What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about how it's been like having a 350Z for 2 years now, and I guess also having a modified 350Z, and maybe some tips here and there for, well, the Z and just modifying a car in general. But yeah, I'm in this area again. This is where I was supposed to teach my wife how to drive stick, and it failed because she couldn't reach the steering wheel and stuff. But yeah, this is the same area where as soon as we left is where I got pulled over, so kind of getting some PTSD being here. But anyways, guys, on to the video now. Sheesh, when the light hits right. So yeah, I got this car back in, whoa, what's up with the camera? Okay, that's better. It's all blurry. But anyways, I got this back in at the end of May of 2018, and man, it came a long way. To be honest with you, I didn't think I was gonna do all this to it. I just got it happily that I got a Z. But it hasn't really given me problems since I bought it. Yeah, the only big thing I had to do was get the clutch replaced. But other than that, it hasn't really given me problems. I've taken this car to LA maybe 3 to 4 times, and it hasn't been bad. It's been running great. I got the car for $6,000 with only like, I believe 60,000 miles on it, which is really good. The only downfall of this car is that it has a salvage title. But salvage title aside, this car runs great, man. Like, I have no problems, and I really don't care about the title. At the end of the day, I'm probably never gonna get my money back for this car. So when I got this car, I picked it up from some dude. He wanted to get rid of the car just because he has a baby and he had no need for a coupe, which I understand. He didn't really do anything to the car. He had a few mods which were questionable, but the one that kind of bit me in the ass was him getting some cheap coilovers. That's the only thing. He had some wheels, or some ugly wheels. I think they were like SRT, some shit like that. But they were matted wheels, and they were taken care of properly, so they were kind of like getting all. It had like this white patch on the wheels. I don't know how to explain it, but if you guys know, you know. Yeah, the coilovers. So I kept hearing this rattling sound in my car, and I thought it was like, it's whatever. And I couldn't really see anything under the car or anything, and I guess I should have paid more attention. And luckily, I made it to LA and back, and it was on the day after I came back from LA that I was going to work. The fucking coilover in the rear fucking blew out. And oh man, I had no idea what I was gonna do. But I ended up getting some lowering springs for the rear. And I just sat on that for a while because, you know, I was like, I'm still debating on what I want to do to this car, and I don't want to spend a good chunk of money on getting a good pair of coilovers. Like, what if I end up bagging it? I wasn't sure of it, but hey, look at that. I ended up bagging it. So that's one of the greatest tips I can tell you guys right now is do not buy cheap parts, and do not buy parts that you think you'll end up replacing or you're not 100% happy with. It's better to just save your money, take it slow, and you'll get what you really want. That way you're not spending twice as much. That way you're not beating yourself on it and going like, damn, I should have just waited. Aside from that, I don't know, that's when I was thinking about stuff I wanted to do to the car. Just from car meets or just seeing posts on Instagram and stuff, I was like, wow, that'd be some really great things to do to the car. This car was kind of beat up when I first got it. The quarter panels were pretty bad. Anyone that's ever seen it, you know, there was like dents to it. There were some cracks to it. They were full of Bondo, on the right side at least. That was full of Bondo. It's probably like, cosmetically wise, it's probably like the one thing that bothered me the most. Everything else, well, the paint didn't look bad, to be honest, but it's just the quarter panels were not doing it for me. And then there was a huge Batman sticker, Batman vs Superman sticker on that side. Oh man, I was so happy to get rid of that. Oh, and then there was a huge, nasty Amazon wing on the back. Oh man, everybody thought I put it on myself, and I was like, no, hell no, fuck no. Yeah, everybody would roast me for it until I got rid of it finally. Oh my god. I've been dailying this baby ever since I got it. I take it to work every day. I don't want to, especially now that it's painted, but unfortunately that's what I have to do until I get enough money to get a daily. But back to what I've done to the car. Yeah, so when I was trying to figure out what to do with the quarter panels, I was looking at the Crown wide body quarter panels, and I don't know, I didn't like that. I kind of liked how it looked like, you know, OEM, the wideness of it. So I was like, you know what, I want to get this thing painted. I wanted to get it fixed up, because at the end of the day, you know, I don't want to get it full of Bondo or just, you know, whatever it takes to do all the body work and just have it layered over with wrap. I want it to look nice with paint. If I want to wrap it later on, that's okay, because if I take off the wrap, boom, I'll still have some nice paint. So after I brushed that off, one of my friends thought I was talking about the fenders in the front, and I told him no, I mean, I'm fine with what I have, I just want to fix the back. He's like, oh, you should look at them, the Fly One fenders. I went ahead and took a look at them, and I was like, wow, I need those in my car. And eventually, I got them. Now the wheels, I was getting tired of the wheels, how they look like. They would just look like shit. And I was contemplating a lot too. I was like, should I just get some wraps? Should I just wait and save my money for some 3-piece? And I had some wraps in my shopping cart. I was almost gonna pull the trigger, but at the same time, I was like, I need to make sure 100% that the specs are gonna be good, because at the end of the day, I don't wanna be running like 300 spacers. So I waited on it. Eventually, I got a good deal on these from CarMods. Shout out to CarMods, thank you, man. And you know, I was happy. The one thing I wasn't happy about though was the fact that I was static, so I was sitting a lot lower. I don't mind being low at all, but when you're running fiberglass bumpers, holy crap. Now let me get into the fiberglass bumpers. Like I said, I wasn't planning to do anything different on the body kit and stuff, but how it really happened was my OEM bumper, I ended up running over a cone in the freeway, and man, that shit cracked completely. So I had this one in mind, and I really wanted it, and I ended up getting it, but I didn't know anything about the difference between poly or fiberglass. And man, I learned the hard way why fiberglass really sucks. Because, man, well, first of all, when you get fiberglass, just make sure you know that the fitment's not always going to be 100% perfect. It's always going to be a little off. Fortunately, mine was probably like either a 7 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10 on the fitment. It wasn't too bad. A lot of people were asking me, even before I got the bodywork done, where I got my shit at, because they were like, the fitment, it's not so bad. And I put on fiberglass bumpers and they're pretty ass. So again, shout out to CarMods for doing a good job on putting the bumper on. So yeah, back to it. So being static and being lower because of these wheels, I couldn't even get out of my fucking apartment without having my bumper scrape against the wall. And you have to be really, really careful, because fiberglass is really, really fragile. And if you hit it hard enough, your whole fucking bumper can crack. Luckily, my shit wasn't painted yet, and it was I think it was one of the hardest times of owning this car. Being lowered on coilovers and having fiberglass bumpers, that is a big no-no. I have nothing against static, boys, but if you're going static, for those of you that don't know, do not, and I repeat, do not get fiberglass bumpers at all. You will break your bumper, you will hate yourself, and you're gonna want to just fucking smash your car against a wall or something. Go for poly. If you're going static, poly. Number one, poly. Nothing else matters. I had to carry a piece of wood in my car, like a little 4x4. Like, oh man, I couldn't get out of my driveway. I was going to work, and I literally had to wake up a little earlier just so I can make sure I get out in time and get to work on time. So at that point, I figured, okay, I'm about to pull the trigger to paint this car. I really do not want to go through that. So I need to get bags before I even paint my car. And lo and behold, I did it. I bagged the car, and oh man, life is a lot better. Life is 100% a life better. No matter what the haters say, no matter what anybody says, if you can get bags, go for bags. They're like 100% worth the investment. It's 100% a lot better. Everybody has their experience with it. I know everybody scares everybody with shit that happens to it, but dude, anything can happen to your car. Anything will happen with whatever you put on. Like, just, it's whatever, man, you know. Everyone has different luck. Luckily, I've been having a good time with it. I haven't had any issues with air. I've seen some friends have issues with it, but like at the end of the day, I don't know what to say other than it just happens, you know. Get it professionally installed. I heard if you do it yourself and you don't know much on how to do it, it's a pain in the ass and it'll take you forever. Me personally, I suck at wiring and I don't trust myself with wiring, so I went ahead and got it. And oh, shout out to Car Mods again for installing it. He did a good job. If you guys need any aftermarket parts installed, hit up Car Mods at 38 Car Mods. I'll post the Instagram handle here and I'll put it in the bio. This car has treated me pretty well. I haven't had any problems, like I said, any big problems. My motor is a D rev up. So for the D's and D rev ups to have oil consumption, and you know, you can mess up your motor really bad if you don't take care of it properly. For me, I'm not really going for power, so I'm not beating on the car too much. I want to keep it maintained and clean for as long as possible so I don't beat on it. But the HR boys, that's where you want to go for power. That's where you could go for power on the D, but you gotta swap it out and know what you're doing to make sure, you know, it stays good. But people just beat on it stock and just boom, goes kaboom. But yeah, the HR 350Zs are harder to get, but they're a lot better on power and oil. I mean, this car has taken me to A to B multiple times without a problem. It's a really great car, especially a great car to first get into and start throwing mods at it. This is my first car I've ever modified, and it's been great. I'm loving it. I love the experience, and hopefully later on I can start working on another car. This car is not completely done yet, but it's sitting at a way better spot than it was when I first bought it, and I'm really happy with where it's at right now. It'll get some more mods here and there, but for now, man, it's come a long way. It took 2 years, but you know, some people can do it faster, ballers. No, but if you can do it faster, then you know, good for you. If it takes you a long time to do what you want to do with your car, don't feel bad. Take your time. It's better to take your time than to do it quick and not be happy with it and end up spending double the amount. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video and you like the little walk around around my Z. Oh yeah, the official name is Liz. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but yeah, Liz. If you guys have any questions on anything about the Z, let me know in the comments and I'll answer it. Aside from that, let me know what you guys want to see on the next video, or what would you guys like me to cover. Do you guys want me to go over through mods or do a list on what I like about the car and what I don't like about the car? All right guys, it's gonna wrap it up for this video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.